Hey guys, welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager and part 3 of our Renault career mode, and today we've got the Chinese Grand Prix. Thank you for all the support on the series so far. I really do appreciate it. Somebody suggested about moving the webcam somewhere else, but this is the only real place I can find it. I've already went ahead with practice. Somebody suggested using Palmer in practice because he's better at giving feedback than Sainz. So that is exactly what we've done, and without further ado we'll get into qualifying. So there it is, Nico Hülkenberg in 6th place, Julian Palmer in 10th at the end of practice, Lewis Hamilton looking quick in the Mercedes. So hopefully you guys are good. Sorry there wasn't an episode last week, obviously, with the break and all that. I just didn't record an episode, so we're back this week, and hopefully it'll be back every Monday for a little while at least. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Let's put that on for Carlos Sainz. Now then, car setup wise, that's actually not too bad. So he wants something a little bit like that, maybe a little bit more towards there. Maybe if we, does he want high downforce? Yeah, it looks like he does. So maybe a bit more towards that. If we move the top speed there, move that there, that looks pretty good for Nico. It's a shame we can't duplicate the setup for Carlos Sainz. Yeah, so he wants a bit more understeer. What else does he want? He wants a little bit more top speed, so why not? We'll go for that. And then we'll get into Q1. Obviously, we'll refine the setup throughout the weekend. I know a few of you think I should do practice, but I'm not particularly bothered about doing it. And TIG, I forgot again to set the thing up so that it's always on auto, but never mind, I'll do it someday, probably, maybe. But no, we've got Nico Hülkenberg out there now. Obviously Renault have had a decent start of the season in real life. I think Hülkenberg is 6th in the championship at the time of recording, but by the end of the Chinese Grand Prix I'd be surprised if he was still there. But no, quite a good car by the looks of it. Nico Hülkenberg currently slightly slower than Carlos Sainz, but it'll be great to see if we can get Hülkenberg into the top 5 again. Obviously finished 4th in the last episode. Here he comes, and it's 1st place for now. Sainz Jr. does go a 10th quicker though, but it looks like his lap was maybe less impacted by traffic. So yeah, McLaren certainly look to have done something decent here. Van Dorn up in 6th place, Alonso 8th. We're currently a second off the pace at the minute, which is not good. We're actually down in 12th and 13th, which is not where we would expect to be quite honest with you. Wants a little bit less downforce. Maybe, hold on. Can we? Oh, that's pretty much perfect, I think. Yeah. I like that. So Hülkenberg, you get straight out there again. Put us in a good lap, sir. And Carlos Sainz, maybe a little bit less top speed is the order of the day. We'll send him out on brand new super soft tyres. So Sainz will go out first, and then we'll have Hülkenberg out just after him. So let's keep an eye on Carlos Sainz. He is currently our fastest driver, but we are very much in trouble here. Perez up in 10th. That's sort of the region we should be beaten. But you know what? It is looking fairly close. It is looking fairly close between the top 10. So we need to go out there and we need to put in a good lap. Come on, Carlos Sainz. Let's see what you can do. He's going quicker in the first sector. He's actually quicker than fastest man Verstappen in that first sector. He's coming around this second sector split now. He's going quicker again. He's only half a second off the pace. What about Hulkenberg? He's 7/10 off the pace. Sainz goes up to 7th. That's brilliant. Hulkenberg goes up to 9th. That is what we're talking about. That's more like the pace that we have seen. Although Ericsson has gone up to 9th in the Alfa Romeo Sauber. So it's certainly going to be interesting to see who gets through to Q2 here. And Alonso down in 15th. He is the man in danger, only a second off the pace. This is absolutely unbelievable. I don't recall seeing it this close in previous Grand Prix. It looks like Magnussen's going to be out, but Grosjean's out there, and he could upset something. He's only a 10th off in that first sector. He's surely going to pull Alonso out here. Surely. Yeah, he is going to. Surely he's going to. He's 9/10 off in the second sector. He's coming through now, and he does go 15th. He puts Fernando Alonso out in Q1. Alonso's gone out there on an out lap, but he's not going to get round in time. That is it finished. That's a miscalculation from the McLaren team. That is a big shock in Q1. Fernando Alonso going out along with Magnussen, Gasly, Hartley and Charles Leclerc. Ericsson, the big standout performer, only 6/10 off the pole position time there. That is certainly interesting. Max Verstappen quickest. It's just a bit of a mixed up order. I mean, Sirotkin and Stroll up in the top 7 in the Williams seems a little bit off to me, but we'll just have to see what happens in Q2. I'm assuming maybe a glitch or something happened there. But Nico Hulkenberg, so he wants that, does he? Maybe that then? Yeah, we'll go for that. Go on, Nico, get yourself out there. And Sainz looking on good form, which is good. It looks like he wants a bit more top speed, so we'll give it to him. Why not? That'll do. Go on out there, Carlos Sainz. We've just had a little stream notification there, but I don't want to click off and find out what it was. I'm assuming it wasn't somebody signed up to the Patreon or something like that. So, but if it was, thank you very much. So Carlos Sainz currently going round out there. Nico Hulkenberg ahead of him on track. They both look like they've got a little bit of space, which is fantastic. That's exactly what you need at the end of the day, is a little bit of space on track. And it looks like they are going to get it unless Hulkenberg comes out ahead. Carlos Sainz does as well. That is huge. We've come out ahead of the Ferrari there, and hopefully Sainz will be able to hold them off throughout this outlap. But let's keep an eye on Nico Hulkenberg. He starts with a decent first sector, although Sainz is very slightly quicker. Hulkenberg coming round the second sector split now. He is going quicker than some people on the track. It's very difficult to tell. Hulkenberg come through. He goes first for now. And then Sainz goes 2/10 behind him. But we are a second behind Hamilton. Surely that's not going to be good enough. Grosjean's gone 4th. So he's split our two cars. So not quite quick enough there. Ericsson behind us. Van Dorn behind us. He looked very rapid in Q1. Ocon's gone up to 6th, so we do need to go out there for another lap, you would say, because Perez is probably going to... Sirotkin's gone quicker. What about Stroll? He's 15th. It's all very, very confusing at the moment. Ocon's done that time on soft tyres. That seems very odd. I don't know what's going on here. Perez has gone 5th in the Force India. Maybe teams have just literally just done really good updates in between, but I somehow don't believe that. Anyway, We'll send Carlos Sainz out on his brand new set of boots, because he's currently out at the moment, and Hulkenberg's the man in danger. You would expect Van Dorn and maybe Stroll to be able to do something, considering the pace of Sirotkin. So Hulkenberg needs to go out there. He needs to post, you know, maybe a couple of tenths, 3/10 improvement will be enough. Hamilton seems very rapid, so yeah, it's just incredibly close. It is incredibly close. But Hulkenberg's got the car in the perfect window, so he's somebody to watch here. He is in a little bit of traffic though, which is gonna harm him. He's purple in the first sector though. Oh, it's so frustrating how he's in traffic, and I bet he's slower in the second sector because of it. Oh, that's so frustrating. He's coming around the final corner. He's managed to break the traffic. Has he managed to do enough? He goes up to third. What a lap that is. And Sainz is out. Sainz is out. He only finishes 11th. I don't think he's going to get round in time to do another lap. It would have to be very rapid to get round and do another lap. Although I'm not sure. Is he going to be able to do it? He might be able to if we do it really quickly. He might be able to go out for another lap. Let's do it here. Go on, Sainz. Get yourself another lap. Might be able to do it. He's got 10 seconds to play with here. He's gonna have to really hurry up here. Hulkenberg should be through. What a lap that was. Went up to third, but Stroll has gone up to second on the soft tyres. What is going on here, guys? What is going on? Please somebody let me know. Is Sainz going to make it? I think he is. He's coming on to his hot lap now. So Sainz, come on. This is the one you have to nail. Although Hulkenberg's dropping down the order, is he in danger? He's only 3/10 above the drop zone here. Although nobody's out there to actually do anything. So if Sainz sets a good lap here, he's going to go through. And he is setting a good lap. He's setting quicker times than Hulkenberg here. Here comes Carlos Sainz. Where's he going to go? What? How's he out? How did he lose so much time in the final sector there? That is absolutely crazy. You guys seen that as well. He improved in every sector. So how on earth did he not get through? I don't know what's going on here. But Lance Stroll up in 4th. I mean, really? We're going to be doing this? I mean, anything could happen in this final qualifying session. Nico Hulkenberg could quite easily get pole with what's been going on so far. It's been crazy to say the least, but we've got 12 minutes out there now. We've got to go and you know, put in the time. The grip is there. The track's in the best condition that it possibly can be. Perez is on used super softs. Stroll and Ocon are on soft. So these should be two drivers that we can beat in this session. Well, here we go. Here's Hulkenberg. There is a little bit of traffic, but he should be fine as long as he stays back from it. Purple first sector, as you would expect. He's pretty much on the money. He's pretty much on the money so far. Comes through the second sector. Hopefully that's just as on the money. And he's coming through now. He goes quickest for the moment. Hamilton's going to go quicker, you would imagine. And he does. Ricciardo goes second. Bottas will go quicker. The two Ferraris you'd expect would go quicker. Verstappen is on pole as it stands. Now, let's keep an eye on the Ferraris. They could well be players in this. So yeah, Hulkenberg comes back in. I think we should take advantage of a clear track. Let's do it. We are currently 6th. Raikkonen slower than Hulkenberg. And if we can improve this lap, every single time, the second time we've been going out, we've been improving the lap. So who knows? Who knows what we can do here? Come on. Come on. He's got the car in a good window. He's got a clear track ahead of him. This is as good a chance as he'll ever get to set a really good time. A perfect first sector. That's exactly what we need. 2/10 off Verstappen in that first sector. He looks like he's doing really well in the lap so far. He's going quicker again in sector 2, but overall he's slower. What's he going to do? Yeah, he hasn't improved. I don't get that. So quick in that first sector. We are very, very quick in that first sector. The good thing is, though, we're 6th. I don't think... I mean, Ocon could do it. No. Raikkonen's gone out on a brand new set of super soft tyres. We'll keep an eye on his times. Hulkenberg's in the pits now. There's no point sending him out again unless we send him out on soft tyres and just see what he can do on them. I highly doubt he's going to do anything special, but yeah, we'll see. I've had some suggestions to try and get through Q3 on the soft tyres, which, you know, I could have done probably this race, knowing Hulkenberg's pace in Q2. He could have probably done it, but that's the way it goes. So Hulkenberg is a little bit slower in sector 1, but what about the middle sector? How's that going to be? He's well off the pace. We might as well bring him in. That seemingly can't. There you go. And Raikkonen didn't go quicker than Hulkenberg. Very, very interesting indeed. Vettel is on pole position. The 2 Red Bulls behind him, and Hamilton only 4th, Bottas 5th. That is pretty crazy. But Hulkenberg holding his own in 6th place. Now then, we've got a car outside of the top 10. You know, although that's not good, you know, for me, it's good because we can split the strategies now. So we'll put signs on a set of mediums. It's a 22 lap race, so we'll set him in for quite a lengthy stint. He'll probably do a 2-stopper still, and that'll be fine for him. So he can go on that. We'll keep him on neutral and medium, but for Hulkenberg we'll attack from the start. He's got to start on the tyres he started Q3 on. What's his form like? 5. That's not good. But anyway, here we are, ready for the lights at the start of the race. Lights out, away we go here in China. Hulkenberg off to a poor start compared to Raikkonen, and the flying Force India there of Ocon, who got up to 6th, although he's gone deep into turn 1. What a start it was for Ocon, but he went deep at turn 1. Hulkenberg really, really struggling at the start here. He's down to 8th as it stands. There's the Haas of Romain Grosjean, who's made a good start as well, although Hulkenberg coming down the inside of him there. We have got Perez pressurising us, and Carlos Sainz has dropped all the way to 17th place, so he's now going to go to conserve his tyres and put it on a higher engine mix. There's no reason why not to. Hulkenberg will just put him on push and high for now, as he's kind of messed up at the start of this race. So let's put it on ×2, and we'll watch how things unfold. What a move that was from Hulkenberg. He's now 3 wide here for 4th place. Hulkenberg once again what a start this is for him. Where's he got this from? Now then, I have been told to pit on 25%. We're only 2 laps in. We'll bring him in. We'll bring him in because surely his tyres will just fall off the cliff completely. Oh, mistake again on the front right. That's annoying. So that's lost us 3 or 4 seconds, but hopefully Hulkenberg now in clear air, he can do something good. Now Carlos Sainz is in the middle of the pack. He's still ahead of Van Dorn. Alonso, what a start he's had. He started 16th, of course, and he's up to 7th. Hamilton leading the race as it stands in the Mercedes. Vettel 2nd, Ricciardo 3rd, and Bottas in 4th. Verstappen in 5th, and Alonso up to 6th now, although Perez has swapped round with him there. So Hulkenberg, you might as well just sort of look after your tyres at this stage and bide your time as the race goes on. There's Raikkonen in the pits. Hulkenberg coming through now, and he comes out ahead of Raikkonen, but behind Verstappen, sorry. So, you know, Hulkenberg's still very much in the mix. If he can make these tyres last as long as the other guys, then he can do something here. He really can do. Let's keep an eye on Carlos Sainz now. There is a yellow flag as Leclerc has crashed. So, he's crashed, he's out of the race. Sainz up to 10th now. So I'm assuming more people have come into the pits. Stroll and Perez it is. So Sainz's strategy is working well as it stands. You know, he's just chipping away. He's in the points now. And, you know, we might get a safety car or something like that. And that would really sort of change up the state of the race. So we've got Ocon coming in this lap. That means Sainz is going to be up to 9th now. And he's back in... he's up to 6th actually, because other people have pit. Hulkenberg up to 16th. He is behind all the front runners, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We'll tell him to conserve his tyres and put them on a high engine mix. Actually no, we'll put them on medium. So Sainz still going. He's on 45% tyre wear. 15 laps remaining, so how many laps are we in? 8. If we can eke Sainz up to... Oh, somebody's just crashed. That was crazy. Who was that? That was Gasly. We've seen that on camera. That was pretty crazy. So 2 crashes so far in this Grand Prix. Gasly and Leclerc. So Sainz now still in 5th place. We'll cut to Nico Hulkenberg. How's he doing? He's looking alright on his tyres. He's in clean air. He's keeping the temperatures of his car steady, which is good. Very, very good indeed. Sainz now up to 4th place. So, you know, he's looking like he can be a contender in this race. You know, he is going to do the one stop. Probably, if we can eke it out. Although I don't think we've got another set of mediums, so we might struggle to do that. How's the weather looking? Fine. Now we've got Fernando Alonso coming in this lap. Oh, sorry, Stoffel Van Dorn coming in this lap. So we'll go 1 lap further. And he's up to 2nd in this Grand Prix. So we'll put on some soft tyres after this. and we'll hope for some sort of safety car, which isn't beyond the realms of possibility. Hulkenberg up to 11th now, but you know, we may have butchered the strategy for him. Yeah, Sainz is going to have to come in this lap. And here he comes. He's in. Hopefully no mistakes, and we're away. That's very, very slick work. Where's he going to come out compared to Hulkenberg? Just behind him. So that suggests to me that Hulkenberg is in a good position. You know, yes, he's 13th at the moment, but well, Sainz has made his way past, so Hulkenberg's tyres have completely dropped off. I'm going to have to bring him in onto these soft tyres now. Sorry about the voice crack. So, Hulkenberg struggling. So Hulkenberg comes in. And we're away cleanly this time. And he's going to hopefully go to the end of the race on these tyres. He's the only person who has stopped twice, so might have an advantage in that. I really don't know how this is going to go down. You're expecting these medium runners here might not be able to make it all the way to the end. Alonso is in a good place to win this Grand Prix, in my opinion. He's looking good. I think the soft tyre runners are going to be the ones that are competing at the end of the Grand Prix. Although Hamilton's just gone past Sainz, he's stopped twice now. Oh, who's that? Somebody's engine has failed. It's Lance Stroll. So he's looking like he's out. Pardon me. So Sainz up to 10th now, and we're hoping that we can get Sainz to the end of the race. I think we might just go for that strategy, no matter what. Alonso up to 3rd, Vettel in 1st, but he's going to have to pit again. So Alonso, as I said before, is looking good for this race victory, I think. Vettel's in the pits. Ricciardo assumes the lead of the Grand Prix. Are we going to come out ahead of those with Sainz? We are. So Sainz is up to 8th now. And this is very interesting. It's very, very interesting, the strategy of the one-stop. The people that have started outside the top 10. And remember, Fernando Alonso started 16th. And he started on the medium tyres. Which, you know, has done him proud, really. It's done him proud. Sainz up to 7th. And we have just dipped below the fuel target. So I think we can move Hulkenberg onto neutral now. And, you know, he is only one place behind Kimi Räikkönen, so I don't think we've run this race badly for Hulkenberg. He just lost out because he started in the top 10. Sainz up to 4th now. Fernando Alonso leads the Grand Prix. And we are, well, we've just been overtook by Ricciardo there. So, hopefully Sainz can hold on here. We need him to. This would be a good bank of points. And maybe Hulkenberg sneak into the top 10 as well. I'm looking at Ericsson as maybe being one that might drop back towards the end of the race. So who's that in 6th? That's Bottas. He's got a mechanical issue. So Sainz in 5th. He's doing what Hulkenberg did last time out. He's holding them off. And he's running his own race, which is brilliant to watch. So here we go. We've got 3 laps to go. Sainz down to 6th now. He couldn't keep Bottas behind him for that long. Hulkenberg. Can't really do much more with him. We'll put his car on overtake. We'll put his on high. But Fernando Alonso looks like he might go away and win this race. His tyres are running out though. Oh, what's happened? Oh, his engine's not looking good. Hulkenberg could have a failure at some point. He is up to 11th though. Ericsson did pit again. We might as well try and push Hulkenberg until the end. Let's go for it. Last lap. Let's see what Sainz can do. He's going to push his car like crazy. Might be able to get Bottas here, who's obviously got the mechanical failure. He's up to 5th. What about Hulkenberg? I don't think he's going to get any better. Oh, Sainz drops to 6th now. I guess his tyres have just completely fell off. So Vettel's up to 5th. Fernando Alonso's 1. Hamilton 2nd. Ricciardo 3rd. And Sainz finishes 6th. That is brilliant. Hulkenberg did drop down at the end there. Down to 14th. But we did try something. We tried to get him into the points. But couldn't quite do it. So there it is. Fernando Alonso has won from 16th place on the grid. That is an insane result. And it was all on strategy. All on strategy. And that's what's happened. So yeah. Sorry, just reading my phone there. Somebody got demoted there. What just happened? Kimi Räikkönen got a 10-second time penalty. That's frustrating. But was that took during the race? Perhaps it was. But there we have it. 8th and 9th in the championship. I think we'd be very happy with that come the end of the season. We're 6th in the Constructors. I think we can get Haas in the next few Grand Prix. I'm not sure we're going to be able to break the top 4 though. But yet again, another enjoyable episode. I'm really, really happy with the result for Carlos Sainz. Finishing in 6th. That is what we're talking about. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you do leave a like down below. It means a lot to me, and it really does help out the channel as well. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.